Hi YouTube. I'm off on holiday in just over a week's time and going to be quite busy in the next week with work. So I was sorting out last night the makeup that I want to take with me on holiday, and I thought I'd just show you, shaming myself, how much makeup kit this woman, requires to go on holiday for about 10 days. I'm actually going to be travelling to New York by ship for a week, and the makeup consequence of that is the evenings are quite dressy, so I want to be able to do reasonably glamorous makeup looks. And then I'm going to be in New York for about 4 or 5 days before flying home, and the makeup consequences of that are that I'm prepared for it to be quite hot and humid in New York, and so need quite minimal but hard working makeup. So I've tried to keep it down to a minimum. I'm so lucky in having so much makeup that I can actually pack this away now and still have plenty of things to use for the next week. I'm kind of experimenting what makeup bags I can use, and so I think let's dig in and try and put some of it away. I've collected over the years a number of Anya Hindmarsh makeup and other travel accessories, and they're all in this black vinyl, and they've often got little messages, or they're supposed to be for certain things. This one here is says eyes. It's actually meant for your contact lens and eye solutions. I don't know if you can see that. There are little pockets marked for lenses and solutions. Now, I do wear contact lenses, but I wear disposables, so I don't have any solutions. I just have the individual pouches for my contact lens. So I think I'm going to try and get most of my eye makeup into this holder, which will be a challenge. Basically, I've decided to take two palettes. I'm going to take my very favourite eye palette. My absolute fail-safe is from Tom Ford. It was a limited edition called Enchanted, which I'm afraid you can't get now, but it's a very cool-toned, neutral palette with quite a lot of shimmer, with a nice darkish plummy brown to do smoky eyes, the most gorgeous soft grey that's very pearlised, a beautiful, beautiful soft shimmery peach that looks really pretty, and running out of fingers here, white highlighting. And it's just my fail-safe palette that I can use in the day or amp it up in the evening. So that's one I always feel confident with. And I usually use a Tom Ford cream eyeshadow in Pink Haze as the base for an eye look that I do with that. So I've had this for ages and still quite a lot left. So those are my kind of fail-safe palette and eye cream base. And I thought I would take one other palette that I've liked a lot this year. It's a bit similar in a way. It's the Chanel Ombre Fleurie Delicatas. So it was from last year, in fact, but I only got it this year. I think I showed it sometime in spring. The downside is those two colours are a bit similar. Well, that one as well, really, to the Tom Ford. So even as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking to myself, do I really need to take this one as well? Let's see how we fit in. The plus of this one is this gorgeous kind of aqua shade, silvery shade, which I really like, and it's a gorgeous kind of accent colour. But we'll see. I'll stick that one in there for the time being. And I decided to take one other eyeshadow, which is a Victoria's Secret purple. This looks prettier on the skin than it does in the pot. It's very iridescent with all sorts of pinks and purples going on. And the reason I'm taking that is I've got a couple of evening dresses that are in the purple lilac range, so I thought that would be a nice evening colour to take. I thought I'd take another base just for a plain look in the day, and this is the Laura Mercier, what are these called? This is in the colour linen, and they're just a basic kind of creamy eyeshadow that works brilliantly as a base. They last for ages, and I find them better than actual eye primers. But you can also, wear them on their own. So that's very useful. Taking a couple of liners, three, all Chanel waterproof liners in a blue, a grey, and a goldeny brown to work with. My favourite mascara, which is Le Volume de Chanel in khaki, the only one that doesn't give me panda eyes. And then the baby small lash mascara from Clinique for bottom lashes. Don't usually do my bottom lashes, but I will in the evening. An eyebrow pencil from Chanel, which is just very convenient. Hardly fits in. And an extra mascara in cobalt blue, because I'll be showing you that I'm taking my Tom Ford Unabashed palette as well. It's too big to fit in here, and that's got the blue eye colour. So amazingly, that's all fitted in there. I'm going to stick in my Burberry sharpener as well. I need to remember to get some tweezers, but other than that, that one is packed and is the eye colours. So that's quite good. I can get that out of the way. Then my actual bag for makeup is this one from Anya Hindmarsh. It's not huge. The makeup pouch bit is this bit in here, which I think I'm just going to use for my bases. But what's useful is the brush compartment there, which I'm not quite ready to fill in yet, but I will do later. And what I'm going to take with me is one Smashbox small primer. It's silicone-based, which is not brilliant, but it's okay. I'm going to take a mini MAC strobe cream to use as a kind of primer luminizer under evening foundation. My very favourite foundation is by Cherry Pro Expert. Getting towards the end of the tube of that. That's my go-to evening foundation. Gives a really beautiful finish. But I'm also taking my Traceless foundation stick from Tom Ford. It's a shame it's so heavy. That works very well as a heavy-duty foundation. And then for the day and in New York, I'm taking my Lingerie Depot Beauty Booster from Guerlain because I found that I initially bought it in New York to deal with the humidity, and it gives great coverage, great lasting power, great for the day. I'm taking my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Luminizer as a highlighting under eye concealer. Yes, I guess concealer highlighter. I think I'll be buying some more of those in New York. And my Chanel liquid concealer as well going in there. So that isn't over extended. I think I can probably get in there as well my beloved favourite palette of the year. You know what it is, the Tom Ford Unabashed. Fantastic. Some eye products, highlighter and cheek there as well. So those fitting in quite nicely there. And then I've just got to put in my brushes. That's quite good. I could have crammed some more into that one, but I won't. Because I've also got this one, which is supposedly a wet bag that I'm going to use it for my face products. I'm going to take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette with 3 different shades in to use as my finishing powders, which I'm enjoying very much. So that will fit in nicely there. As a bronzer, I'm taking Tom Ford again, the bronzed amber from last year, which gives a really beautiful, blendable kind of jelly bronze that's very pretty. Makes you just look a little bit healthy, which is what I need at the moment, not being terribly healthy. Two blushes. I have my blusher in the Unadorned, of course. I'm taking one cream blush from Chanel, which is Presage, a corally colour, very summery. And an evening blush, I agonised for a bit. My favourite is Plum Attraction, but in fact I'm going with this light pink sparkly Stardust from the Christmas edition 2 years ago, which I think will work quite well in the evening going over. I am intending to buy some cheap products, namely the Becca beach tints when I'm in New York, so not going overboard with that. And then an extra highlighting powder, the Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight. So plenty of highlighters going on. And then lip products. I've got this fantastic palette from MAC, which is great to use on holiday. Can't decide which shades to take. You've got kind of neutrals down this side and pinks and reds. There isn't a terribly good bright red in here. That's about the best of the bunch, but that's a good selection to mix and match for evenings. It's a very dinky palette, so that's going. And then because I haven't got a red, I'm taking two of the patent sticks from MAC, a red and a bright pink, because they're really useful in your handbag. And then a favourite nude is Pure Zen in the Marilyn edition, that is a really wearable day colour. And I thought I'd take a lip liner in that as well. And a really scarlet rouge lip liner from Chanel. I don't usually bother with lip liners, but when I've got the time I do. I've got this dinky little Glossimer, which will go nice with the pinks, and a lip balm from Kiehl in coconut flavour. So I do take quite a lot, but I have tried to curate it down for this holiday. But there it all is, minus the brushes and tools. And I've also got to pack the toiletries, but at least that's one big job out of the way, and I'm good to go for 10 days. So hope you enjoyed it. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.